In this video, we are going to debunk some most common WordPress security myths. So if you think your WordPress website is secure, then after watching this video, you might be thinking again. So let's begin. Hi, my name is Ankit and welcome to Magazine 3 YouTube channel where we talk about everything related to WordPress. And if you want to learn more about WordPress, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So you have a WordPress website and you have implemented some security measures that you might have heard online, or maybe someone advised you, and their intentions are all good. They wanted to help you, but in the name of security, there are some myths going around in the WordPress community. So today we are going to talk about some of these security measures which you think that are security measures for your WordPress website, but they actually are not. And number one in our list is hide WP admin. Now we all know that if we have a WordPress website, then the only way to log in the admin panel is to type in your website address and /wp-admin. No matter what WordPress website you are building, that is the URL you need to go to when you need to log in your WordPress backend. So the general perception is that if someone is not able to see the WP admin, then they won't be able to hack or do any malicious activity on your WordPress website. But that's actually not true. Now, hiding this WP admin might protect you to some extent from the brute force attacks, but that's not the 100% solution. There are few more ways by which these bots and these attackers can log into your WordPress website. For example, if you think that WP-admin, if you can hide that and no one will be able to see the login page, then anyone can land on the login page of WordPress website by just using the URL of wplogin.php page. Along with that, there are some advanced ways by which these hackers and these bots can access your WordPress backend, like XML RPs and REST APIs. So by just hiding the WP admin is not a solution. It might feel like that you are securing your WordPress website, but it's absolutely not. Second WordPress security myth in our list is hiding the WordPress version. Now, I have seen this myth many times online in various forums and in Facebook groups. Then it's very common that people post that add this code in your function.php and this will hide your WordPress version, so the hackers and bots won't be able to see which version of WordPress you are using, so they won't be able to hack it. But that's also not 100% true. There are so many ways that anyone can find the WordPress version of your website, and the basic motive or perception behind this myth or this advice that people give that if you hide your WordPress version then you won't be able to get hacked. The reason is that people don't update the WordPress website. They might be using some pirated themes and pirated plugins, and with that they are scared to update their WordPress website. And that is actually the real problem, not your WordPress version. If you keep your WordPress website updated, it will actually help you secure your WordPress website more as compared to trying to hide your WordPress version. So if there is any update for your WordPress version, then make sure you go ahead and update that. Number 3 in WordPress security myth is that hackers only hack big websites. And that's absolutely not true. If you think that there is a person sitting behind a computer and they are searching for WordPress websites online and then they do the attack, that's not the case. There are various malicious scripts and bots which are constantly crawling websites for WordPress as a code, and they will target any website which they see is built on WordPress, or if they are able to find any vulnerability in your WordPress website. So these bots and these scripts are not running after stealing the credit card information or stealing any sensitive data. There are various things that they can do once they get access of your WordPress website. They can redirect your visitors to some maybe random website, or they can leave some scripts in your database which can keep collecting data from your WordPress website. So thinking that your website is new or it's small, that's the reason it won't be able to get hacked. It's a complete big myth. So even if your website is new, you don't have much traffic on it right now, but still you should take your website security very seriously and do the desired steps. Number 4 WordPress security myth is that WordPress is not safe. And that's again not true. WordPress in itself is one of the most secure content management system out there. And the reason is there is a huge army of highly professional developers at the team of Automatic. They are constantly working day and night to revise the new features and versions in WordPress, and they are working day and night to make the WordPress more usable and more secure at the same time. The biggest vulnerability for WordPress is not from the WordPress itself. It's from the user or the owner of the website who is not able to maintain the website properly, which are not even taking the basic precautionary measures to secure their own website. And the simplest thing you can do for that is to make sure that you keep your WordPress updated with the latest version, and whatever themes and plugins you are using, make sure they are coming from a reliable source and keep them updated as soon as you find any update available. Myth number 5 for WordPress security is backup will fix everything. Now, there is no doubt that taking backup of your WordPress website is not just necessary, but it also helps you prepare for anything that can go wrong. But the point is, at any point of time when you see that your website got hacked and you roll back to any backup, then how would you know that backup is not actually also infected? That script which got activated on particular date might be sitting in your backup as well and got activated on that particular date. So taking a backup is surely a good thing to do, and it reduces your chance from getting your website down, and you can come back live within few minutes if you have the backup ready. But you should not consider that as I am taking backups regularly for my WordPress website, so my website is secured. So this is something a big myth, and you should not rely on only backups for securing your WordPress website. Number 6 WordPress security myth is that SSL will do the job. Now, no doubt that having SSL on your WordPress website is a very essential thing, but it does nothing to secure your WordPress website. The only job of SSL certificate on your WordPress website is to make sure that if there is any data interaction or any data transfer from your visitor to your website and then to your website server, that whole transaction or that whole data transfer process is done through a secure and encrypted channel. So that's the only job of SSL certificate. It cannot protect your website from bots, it cannot protect your website from brute force attacks, and it's no way can protect your WordPress website from any hacking attack. So if you have e-commerce website and you are collecting card details or any other personal details on your WordPress website, then SSL plays an important role to make sure that all the data transfer happening through a secure and encrypted channel. So SSL certificates are important, but they don't play any role in securing your WordPress website. Next WordPress security myth in our list is IP or geolocation blocking. Now, if you have a WordPress website which is only dealing with the customer for a very specific country, and someone advised you that in order to save your WordPress website, you can just block the country location, or you may just block the IP range that are coming from a specific country. But this is a big security myth. These bots and these malicious scripts or even hackers, they can switch IPs like in seconds. And it's never the case that these bots and these scripts will only attack from the countries which are highly suspicious. If you are only opening your website for a particular country or a particular range of IPs, then still your WordPress website is vulnerable to these hacking attacks, because these bots and scripts can disguise them easily and pretend that they are coming from the allowed country or the allowed IP range. So changing IPs and disguising geolocation is not a big deal for these bots and these hackers. So if you are concentrating on that for your WordPress security, then you can make sure that your WordPress website is not secure at all. So these are some of the WordPress security myths that we hear every time. So in the comment section below, do let us know if you heard any of these security myths, and if you know any security myth that's been told to you, then do share that with us in the comment section below. We would love to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and to see more videos related to WordPress security, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.